So you're considering purchasing a home on the water. Well, there is a lot to consider, starting with the moment you see the home. Timing is everything. So why is timing so important when viewing a home on the water? If it has a bulkhead, you want to view the home at low tide. That way you can see the whole bulkhead when you get there. It's not going to be covered by water. And most times, if there's going to be deterioration or any kind of damage to the bulkhead, it's going to be below the water line. So visiting at low tide, you can see in these examples that this bulkhead is actually bowing out. It's not going to hold the land back for too much longer. This example right here, you can see that the deterioration of the wood is so severe that with the next major storm, there's a good possibility that this is no longer going to hold. If there is a bulkhead problem, it's a good idea to get the bulkhead repaired before you move in. It's a huge job that will take approximately 4 weeks. So to get this done before you move in, you avoid all of that disruption. Some bulkheads that you can see even at high tide, you'll be able to see the damage. Like looking at this one, you can see that there are no tiebacks, so it's supposed to keep the land in and the water out, and you can actually see that there's going to be continued soil erosion because this bulkhead essentially is not doing anything. So this would have to be completely replaced when purchasing a home like this. This bulkhead is concrete, and typically this is a fairly long-lasting bulkhead, but with severe neglect, if you don't take care of the bulkhead, at the first sign of cracks, it should be repaired. A bulkhead in this state is going to need to be completely demolished, and a new secure bulkhead has got to be put in place in order to secure the land for this property. So that's a little bit about bulkheads. I did an interview with a bulkhead specialist, and I will put a link in the description below. That way you can listen to all he has to say about not only replacing your bulkhead, but he also talks about maintenance of a bulkhead that's already in place in order to extend the life of it. Another potential problem with waterfront homes is foundation issues. All homes will settle over time and there will be some minor cracks. But with major foundation problems, there's usually signs and symptoms that there's more of a bigger problem. So I recently saw a home and there were cracks at the roof line of the porch area. One could argue that the cracks shown in this picture were from the roof not being supported adequately. However, on closer inspection around the home, there was some obvious shifting of the brickwork in different areas, and this would indicate more of a foundation problem. In a case like this, I would recommend getting a foundation inspection from a specialist. This is outside of the regular home inspection, which everybody should get. Most times the foundation company will come out free of charge and inspect the home and give you an estimate of how much it's going to cost in order to support the home correctly. So that's a little bit about foundations. I did an interview with a foundation expert, and he spoke about exactly what they do when they come out to the house and the different things that they do in order to support your home and the warranties that they give you afterwards. So check that out for some more information about your foundation. Another common obvious fact about waterfront living is the corrosion of any metal fixtures and fittings around the home. This means that you just need to do a little bit more maintenance than, say, a similar home built inland. Regular maintenance needs to be done anyway. Fixtures and fittings need to be repaired regularly, just as part of the regular maintenance of a waterfront home. All this being said, if you find a home on the water that you really love, then hesitation is not your friend. You need to go ahead and put a solid offer in as soon as possible. There's only so much waterfront property available, so if you find something that you really like, albeit with potential problems that need to be fixed, get that offer in as soon as possible. So you need to get pre-approved, and you'll do that by talking to a mortgage expert and knowing how much you can afford. And the next thing is to put in a solid offer. If you need my help, I would love to help you with your search for a waterfront home. My name is Amanda Bolwell, HomesAnyTime.com, and I will put my information in a link in the description below. If you found this video useful, then please like and subscribe. That way, when I come out with new videos, you'll be notified. As always, I thank you for watching.